My God Almighty. Heard somebody say that that same God that said his word was like a hammer. I heard somebody say that God is a man of war. You still ain't making sense. Seems like we don't want the God of this Bible. That's what I'm trying to get you to see. The only way for the church to be like it's supposed to be, we got to find the one that wrote the book. Jeremiah said that God said, you'll seek for me with your whole heart. Surely you will find. Job declared, God, where you at? God, have you hidden yourself from me? Show me your glory, God. Out of all my appointed time, I declare it to my family. I declare to all mankind, out of all my appointed time, said I will wait here till the change comes. Job declared that he would never lose his integrity. He stayed faithful to his God. And because Job stayed faithful to God, God stayed faithful to Job. Why? Somebody said, why? Because Job declared that he would serve God. Told his wife, you act or you speak, you sound like one of the foolish women. But God said, I got to trust him. That's what Job said about God. I got to trust God. I got to stay with the Lord. If I leave God, where am I going? What can I turn to? God is my help. David said, God is my fortress. God is a strong tower. God is a battle axe in the time of a battle. God simply is God. We done left God. Our forefathers declared what God did. But we left God. Our forefathers said that God made a way for them in the wilderness. But we done left God. Our forefathers declared that God will fight every one of our battles. But we done left God. Our forefathers said the Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pasture. Lead me beside the still water. Y'all ain't saying that. But we done left God. God promised David that I'll prepare a table before you in the presence of your enemy. Y'all ain't heard me. I heard somebody say that God said if your enemy come upon you like a flood, I'll lift up a standard against you. I'll cause your enemy to flee several different ways. But we feel like God done left us. But I yet got to declare that God has not gone anywhere. That we left God. We did just like our forefathers. God rained them down. My God, heaven's food out of glory. But they still left God. They were whoring after other God. Y'all ain't saying nothing. God raised up a voice after time and after time again. God promised that he would never leave us and never forsake us. Promised that he would be with us even to the end of the world. Even with the end. Every time they were left God, God stood there waiting on him to come back. I'm trying the best that I know how. Tell your people what to say to me. I want you to understand. I don't care what happened in your life. I don't care where you fell off at. It's time for you to get back on course. Don't leave your time back to God. Forefathers found their way back. Woo. Yeah, they left God. But they found their way back. They found that God was all the help they ever needed. Yeah, they did. Found that they couldn't make without God. Same God that strode the heavens, meted out the water, set it up on the circle of the earth. Same God that said, let there be. That same God, they found themselves hungry for a presence again. They found themselves lonely and desperate without God. No wonder John said what he said. In the book of Revelation, no wonder he said that. left our first love. God ain't left you. We left God. Preachers won't preach repentance no more. We declare all these things that God did. That's why I did that. We declare that God made this and God made that, but we don't trust God like we ought to. Yeah, like it ain't worth praising and serving God no more. Because things are not working like we want them to work. Oh, but God is still in control. He's still your maker. He's still your creator. David yet declared that God will take care of his own. David said, oh, give thanks unto the Lord. Call upon his name. Make known his deeds among the people. I can tell you, I can go all the way through this Bible and tell you about the things that God did. I can show you in the Word the things that God did through great men and women of God, and how that God yet remained faithful to his people. Then on the other hand, I can show you where the church let God down. I can show you. Yeah, they declared that God did this and God did that. But then they found themselves leaving God. Yeah, that's the God that I preach about. The unknown God that people really don't know. One that we walk around and there's certain times that we do certain things after he do this or he do that. Then we act like, oh, that was God. There ain't no certain time to praise God. Your salvation draweth nigh. The day is the appointed day of salvation. The day is the appointed time. Just any time you know what, give God praise. But the church, the body of baptized believers, left God. Preacher, you by yourself? No, I'm not by myself. God is with me. Church don't preach it like they used to preach it no more. Pastors and leaders don't instruct like they used to instruct. They don't rebuke no more. They're afraid that the dollar will leave the church. They're afraid that Jackson will leave the church. They're afraid that Lincoln will never return again. So they decided, I better not say this and I better not say that. I might offend somebody. David said, seek the Lord. Seek me all of his strength. You'll be able to rejoice. Seek for him evermore. Remember his works, his marvelous works that he's done. Remember his wonders. Remember the word that came out of his mouth. Remember what he said to Moses. What's that you got in your hand? Remember what he said to the children of Israel. Your enemies will be no more after this day. Remember what he said to Joshua. The same way that I was with Moses, Joshua, I'm going to be with you. Remember what God said. Not only what he said, remember what God did. Now, you say that was the Bible. It was. But if I would look out over the audience today, how many of you can look back over your life and say, I remember what God did? I can't leave him. If I leave him, where am I going? Who am I going to turn to? I remember when I was sick. Wasn't nobody but God that healed me. I remember when I didn't have no shoes to wear on my feet, no clothes, no proper clothes to put on my back. But I remember God made a way. I could see. Can you remember that? Can you see what God is saying? Church needs to come back to God. They don't forget all the great works that God has done. Remember when the devil had you bound and messed all up, had your mind confused? It was God that set you free. It was God that loosed the bands of wickedness. It was God that sent his anointing, and his anointing destroyed your